What's up, guys? Scrub King here. Today, rather than talk about just the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I want to talk about the next best thing, the card sleeves. So a lot of back and forth in terms of which sleeves are the best for Yu-Gi-Oh. So I wanted to buy the top 6 sleeves that I see in OTS stores and Yu-Gi-Oh stores and all these game stores for Yu-Gi-Oh cards and see what actually looks best on a Yu-Gi-Oh card and what feels best and everything. So here we have 2 Ultra Pros, the non-matte, and I believe this is matte. Either way, I got it. So 2 Ultra Pros, the Hyper Matte Mini. I've never opened this, so interesting to see how this one feels. Dragon Shield, I use this quite a lot. I use the pink ones on my solids, as you guys see in the deck profile. So I'm heavily biased against these, but honestly, I haven't really tried a majority of others. So I just like these. So Dragon Shield. Player's Choice is pretty popular with a lot of people that I know. So we'll see how this stacks up. I got the white because usually that's what people get, is the white Player's Choice. And then Chroma Fusion Technologies Pro Matte Eclipse. So this one has a lot of mixed reviews in terms of people telling me. So I wanted to see how it looks. So these are the top 6 ones I see in the local stores, but I do have like Konami sleeves, but I'm not even gonna bring that up because Konami sleeves are usually the worst. So we'll just go to the top 6. All right, so we'll kick it off with the Ultra Pro. If this thing wants to open, damn. Well, packaging is already tough, so it is Ultra. So very thin so far. As first impression, it is pretty thin. So we'll put in an old school Yu-Gi-Oh card from Magic Ruler, aka Spell Ruler. This one's from Spell Ruler. We'll see. Fits there pretty nice. There's a little bit of a give here, not too bad. Some lip there. Good to notice that it's not like fully to the top, so get some room. It's not too bad. The only thing I noticed is that it's already starting to impression there. I don't know if you guys can pick that up on the camera. There's like a little bit of a bump there already. And that was just me pulling off the sleeve. See how it does lined up well. Let's see if it's tough to see that on camera, but it's pretty nice cut. I mean, there's some uneven ones here and there. Yeah, you can see there's some uneven ones here. It's tough to pick up. It's like a little bit of stuff there. I mean, it feels good. But I don't really like that it has like that impression there. It's like pissing me off. So that one's all right. We'll see how I'm gonna put a deck in here and see how well it shuffles and everything after I go through all of them. So far, I'll give this I'll give it like a C on this one. It feels nice, very thin, very airy, I would say. That's a word, airy. But I'm not overall too impressed with construction. It feels kind of cheap. That's what I'll say. Next one up, the Hyper Matte Mini. I've never opened these. Oh, it has like almost like a matted back a little bit. I'm trying to see. Easy to put in. Similar spacing to the Ultra Pro. Good top here. The backing feels pretty good too. It's good on cop. Let's see. Actually pretty impressed. It feels actually pretty sturdy. Somewhat similar where it's not the best cut, but it's tough to see. Definitely better than the Ultra Pro that we just opened. It feels better than the Ultra Pro. So these feel actually pretty good. I don't know how it looks on camera, but these actually look pretty good. And my main thing, yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, you don't see any markings or creases on the back. This actually feels great. All right, we'll see how this one looks on the deck. So just 2 quick comparisons. So this is the Ultra Pro and this is the Hyper Matte Mini. Yeah, this one just feels better. This one just feels just cheap. I forgot which was the pricing on these. To be honest, I use my store credit, so I don't remember. But overall, much more impressed with the Hyper Matte. I'll give the Hyper Matte more like a B than anything. All right, so back to Ultra Pro again. So this is the purple one. Don't really know what the difference is between this one and the green one, to be honest. I thought this was like matte on the front, but it's not. Yeah, we already have like a little thing there. So yeah, so far in terms of quality, Ultra Pro has been extremely disappointing in just this first opening. I mean, we have dings there. I don't know if you could pick that up that well. It's tough to pick up. There's like a ding there, yeah. The matte feels a little bit different. than the green one, which I don't really know the differences. At least like the green one, you can see like the thing there. You don't really see that on this purple one at least. but still feels pretty flimsy. Like the dimensions are good. I just don't feel. I feel like this will like bend easily. My cards. In terms of cut, looks kind of similar to the other one. I mean, I see a couple that are like a little bit high, but overall, I'm not impressed. I'd probably give this a C. Yeah, look how easy it bends my card. Yeah. Oh wow. All right, Giant Germ. Sorry about that. Yeah, Ultra Pro so far is C at most. Super shitty quality in my opinion. Now the famous Player's Choice White. I see a lot of people. Much tighter fit than everything else. Definitely feels tight. Good spacing on the top. I always like to see at least some type of good spacing there. You don't want it to rind the top, or else your card is gonna get destroyed. Definitely tighter fit, I feel, or tighter feel at least. The back looks good, glossy back compared to the other matte ones, I would say. It feels not too bad. I mean, honestly, very good cut. Definitely much better than Ultra Pros I've been opening at least. Wow, it's a good cut. Yeah, it's tough to see, but that cut is like perfect, basically. Yeah, very good cut on the Player's Choice. Definitely reminds me of this Hyper Matte Mini. But Hyper Matte, it just has this like, well, matte matte back, versus the Player's Choice has more of a glossy matte, glossy back. So it's kind of difficult to see on camera, but the feel is totally different. Player's Choice feels smoother. I feel like it'd be easier to shuffle here, so maybe less damage to your deck long term. It depends. Yeah, but Player's Choice, I would give it like a B+. I think I gave the Hyper Matte like a B. I give Player's Choice a B+. It's pretty good. That feels pretty good. No wonder people like it. Now the infamous Eclipse sleeves. We'll see. So yeah, Eclipse, because red and black. I mean, it's cool. It's nice. It's also matted, so this might pick up better on camera. Yeah, because of the little thing. It's a matted front, which I hate. I like just a clear front. It's not bad. Definitely not much space up here, I would say. The sides are pretty tight as well, but not much space on top. Really, you could really tell the difference. It's like, look at the difference between like this purple. I don't know if you guys can see the purple spacing here and this space here. It's just much tighter up here. Feels good. Feels like a mix between the Hyper Matte and the Player's Choice, and like definitely have that Hyper Matte back feel, but kind of like the looseness of the Player's Choice. I personally would not like these at all, because it just because it has that like matted facing to it where it like blurs the card a little bit. If you guys can see, it kind of blurs it. I don't like that. It picks up well on camera though, so I feel like for deck profiles and everything, these sleeves are great. But not a big fan. Let's see how it picks up on the cutting. The cutting is, we see some loosey-doocies here. Some loosies out there. Not so bad, but definitely see some loosies out here. Yeah, this edge feels kind of strong too. Might cut yourself. Yeah, not a fan. Just because I personally do not like the matted fronts, but it definitely feels okay. I don't like that the spacing on top is that small. I feel like the cards are gonna ride up there easily and damage them. I give this like a D, to be honest with you, just because I personally don't like it. All right, and the last one I'm gonna try out is Dragon Shield. I'm just gonna put magenta. There's also other ones like Rosetia, which are more similar to Player's Choice, I would say, where they're not matted. I like matted on the back. Magenta and the pink one and the blue one are like all the same, and they all come with like this cool story. So obviously I like I like Dragon Shield. Let's see, let's put this bad boy down here. Oh, that's tight. Yeah, I forgot how tight these sleeves are. Yeah, it definitely feels much tighter. Oof, almost broke the card. It definitely feels tighter compared to the other sleeves. Like you feel, but the top looks really good. Look at that spacing on top. I know from experience that these sleeves age well, so that's the one good thing. And I also have experience just using sleeves, like they're amazing. So there's definitely bias. But I guess putting these in compared to like Player's Choice just feels so nice, like so smooth, and wow. And the Hyper Matte feels pretty good as well. Doesn't feel too bad. I guess I would put this at B+ as well, just because I know the age one, it definitely feels sturdy and good. But yeah, comparing it to like these bad boys. So this is the Player's Choice, this is a Hybrid Matte, and this is a Ultra Pro. These three are like, I would say, the better ones. Totally understand why people play Player's Choice. Totally understand. The only thing that would scare me a little bit is that that glossy back might get damaged over time. It might like show some indications, like the Ultra Pro one already showed, like right there in the corner. So you just have to be careful of, like, long term. I don't know how these are. I'll test them out long term and see how they go. But that's the only fear there. That's why I like having like the matted backs a little bit more sturdy. So I'm pretty impressed by this Hyper Matte though. Not surprised at that. So basically, pretty good on all these, I would say. Yeah, I mean, so ultimately, the two Ultra Pros, pretty disappointing. It's like the matte is good and everything, but I'm just pretty disappointed by this one. It has like the little damage there. This one has the damage on the back, which is much better to see here. They just feel like cheap. I don't know how to describe it. They just do not feel good. Like, like I heard a lot of things about Ultra Pro. Like, yeah. Nah, I just do not like how they feel. The Hyper Matte feels very good. I mean, I could definitely recommend this. Like, look how beautiful that looks. Like, oh, there's something picked up there. That's not beautiful. But look how nice that looks. Like, that just looks nice. Like, yeah, power shuffle my deck, bro. See how it goes. That looks nice. Player's Choice, definitely understand why people like it. It definitely has much of a glossy feel. And I'd be a little nervous about like shuffling this long term and showing some wear and tear on the back here. And just like my car's falling all over the place. But good dimensions too. So obviously I'm a little biased towards Dragon Shield just because like I've been using it so long and I like how it feels. But you know, definitely recommend at least these three. So Hyper Matte Mini, Player's Choice, and Dragon Shield I 100% can recommend. This Eclipse thing definitely feels like, it just reminds me of like Konami sleeves where I'm just like, ugh. Like, nah, I'm good. But that's what I'm talking about. See, that it doesn't really have like that see-through glossy thing. So on camera it picks up better, but it just distorts the image like much more, and it's kind of annoying. And it's just an ugly sleeve too. Like, it just doesn't look good. Like these three, I definitely 100% recommend. Ultra Pro and this Eclipse thing, complete trash. All right, guys. So I just wanted to bring you guys a couple of sleeve options here. I'm gonna keep trying these out and testing them like long term, and I'll probably send like an update video, like maybe like in a month or two, just showing you guys how's it going with these bad boys, and then, you know, I'll bring a deck to shuffle it and everything, so you guys can see how well it shuffles or not. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.